Hello everyone, how is everybody today, this morning, this evening, wherever you are? It is morning time for me. It is around 5:30 a.m. So if in the US it's the evening, and usually I get a lot of people from the US online and the UK actually lately. Around 35% of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you are not subscribed, please subscribe guys. It does help my channel to grow. I got a few subscribers yesterday. I did a pretty long live yesterday, and I'm going to wait for a few more people to jump on, and then I will say hello to everyone individually, whoever's here. We will be doing a full moon special. I won't be spending too much time on it though, but we will be discussing like each sign. Look at your rising. If you haven't done your birth chart, now's the time right now to do that birth chart. It doesn't take very long. If anyone wants a link to a good free birth chart link, you can email me, and my email is in the description box below. Hi everybody, Marissa, hi Mega, Omega, Kritika, Sadie, True Love, it's me again, Marissa, Mega, Emily, Twin Soul, and we have Suk, S-U-K-H, Magician's Heart, hi. I have got the cards here that I really like to use, but they weren't working for me over the past couple of days, so we'll see how we go with these. I really want to use these. They've always got beautiful messages that come through. We will be doing each sign from Aries through to Pisces very shortly. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to jump on live. Free the people, hi Eminem, how are you? And happy Friday night to you all. You know, this is the time of the day that I really am in my sacred space. I love to do my channel. I love my tarot. It is my passion. It is my thing to do. And I think around this full moon, and any time really, but you know, the full moon is really bringing up things, yes, that we need to release. But you know, I'm sick of getting online and listening to readers that talk in this, you know, even astrology, that's like, you have to release this. And when we hear it all the time, don't we? Even in the live tarot, I do talk about releasing things. Like nearly everyone's reading is like you have to move through something to get something better or to change something. And of course, that's the human story. So I don't really feel that to me. And this is like my change of view and belief lately. That full moons, yeah, I mean, they can be pivotal things. There can be tower moments in a full moon. This can be when spirit is at its most powerful to really throw in a tower moment, right? So, you know, I don't know. I think that it's important that we acknowledge, accept and realize the things we do need to release and move forward on a constant basis, because that is all about how we grow, right? And we're in continuous growth from the moment we are about 7 years old, from what we've learned, you know, obviously growth physically. And things are embedded and imprinted in us, and everybody's story is very, very different. I've got 14 people online, so we're going to start the live special in the full moon. But I don't want to sort of like really focus on releasing and what we need to release. It's more like these cards have been stagnant for a while, so I won't use those today. We also will be using the Spirit Talker app for each individual person. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this full moon special as far as the collective astrology goes. But of course, we do have 12 signs. So what I want to do first of all is we're going to go from Aries. Of course, Aries is the first sign in this story today. I welcome everyone to my channel, and if you are new here, please subscribe. Everyone, please like the video. I've got 18 people on and only 6 likes, so hit me a like. Me goo hi. I've said hello to quite a few people. My list is already quite long. If you would like to jump the queue, you can pay $5 and you can jump the queue right to the beginning. Just let me know. I don't have a moderator on at this point, but I definitely will in the next few minutes, because I have a few moderators and one of them will be here. Okay, let's look at Aries. So we have this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and Aries, this is in your 12th house. So let's do this at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So we've got Aries, sun, moon, rising. But Aries, please look, you know, if you're an Aries rising, this is going to hit you the most. That's why I say to you guys, please do your birth chart, okay? So Aries rising. So mainly Aries rising, not Aries solar, not Aries sun, but you know, you can watch your sun, moon and rising. You may find parts of it out. And I don't, like I said, want to talk too much about the mundane sort of astrology, and also the really, you know, well, we will be actually talking mundane astrology a little bit, but like, you know, I don't really want to say the word release today. I'm going to try not to say it, because I think we're always trying to, like I said, change things in our life. Let's have a look, Aries, around this time, what you need to be focusing on, what you need to be looking at. And the solar eclipse at the end of September, towards the end on the 21st, is a new moon. And it is going to bring about beautiful new beginnings and things like that. But between now and then, Aries, I want you to have a look at, like, yeah, what you need to reassess. I think it's more like not necessarily let go of, but reassess. Now, this is in your 12th house. It is going to possibly be quite an emotional time. There may be quite a few emotional, I don't want to say the word release, but you know, you may be crying, or you may be showing emotion. Be careful of that POA, right? So emotions are not just about love or crying or, you know, being like deep and upset about something. It's, you know, it can be like exhilaration, but it also can be anger. And Aries, you are a fire sign, so watch that anger point and make sure that you're processing information before you speak or before you do anything. I wouldn't action anything around this time, especially for Aries and being in that 12th house of hidden emotions. Let's see what you have. Come on, guys. Come on, Spirit team. This deck still is not ready. Okay, I'm going to go to my trusty Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, and it talks straight away. Okay, Paul. You know, let's not go there. Okay, Amen. Hi, lovely. Aries. Let's have a look at what card Spirit wants to bring. Ooh, so you have loyal heart. Maybe you're getting emotional around this time about a relationship or relationships with others. Loyalty is extremely important. Aries is pretty much top of the list when it comes to loyalty and integrity. When they love someone, when they love deep. Okay, very much like Virgo does. Okay, so you've got the loyal heart card. Let's have a look and see. I'm going to use the Waite Smith deck. Hi, purely precious. Okay, Waite Smith deck, and see what's here for Aries. What is in Aries' story? What does Aries need to look out for at this full moon? So yeah, emotions, mate. You know, this is the loyal heart card. The heart chakra does talk about emotional, I want to say discussion. So, you know, if you're getting emotional, Aries, really discuss with yourself at a very mature level why you're feeling certain emotions. And then you have the Hanged Man. So another, you know, Pisces, there's your Pisces energy for this full moon. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. What is satisfying you? What can you create from what you're feeling emotionally at this time? There may be some confusion. We have the Devil in reverse. That's not a surprise. There could also be some, for you, needing to reassess your path forward. You know, the last eclipse in Pisces for this particular type of eclipse, and let's go back to 2006, that's 18 years ago. Maybe some elements of your life are coming up around this time that, you know, will trigger you in some sort of way. For me, it was the birth of my third child, and it was a beautiful time. Okay, so let's have a look, Aries. So obviously you've got the detachment here with the devil energy. You've got some emotional confusion. If you're emotionally confused at this time, just focus on your path forward and what you want to create with the magician here, Gemini. Virgo energy, you have Pisces and Capricorn as well. And maybe needing to see things from different angles, especially if you're emotional around this time, or from other people's angles. But in the middle of your reading, you do have this beautiful Virgo energy. I think by eclipse 21st of September, with that partial solar eclipse, you're going to feel much more like yourself and know which way you need to move forward. Okay. Hi, Starfall, purely precious. Let's move on to who do we have next at 12 minutes? We have at 12 minutes Taurus. Taurus, this is in your 11th house. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. So Taurus, this is all about your friendships, okay? Maybe really dwelling upon the friendships you have, your long-term goals as well. You could have some faded connections in and around this time between now and the next eclipse especially, which is the 21st of September. 11th house, Taurus, let's see what is here for you. Friendships. Oh, so we have the truth be told card, very Sagittarius energy. Things are getting in balance for you around this time where you're going to be able to see masks fall off others. You know, obviously it's, you know, I have to say the word, we're releasing paradigms about, you know, things that beliefs we have in regards to friendships we have, why we have them, why we created them, why they came into our lives. And yeah, perhaps you're releasing some people, or perhaps you're just like having a different approach to friendships and being more open. I do feel, Taurus, this is definitely going to get you out of your comfort zone around this time. Definitely next for the 2 weeks between these two eclipses, the next one being on the 21st of September. So, you know, we've got the truth be told card. You're being very honest with how you feel about certain people in your life. You're being very honest with the friendships that you have gained so far, especially in the last 18 years, and those you want to keep long term. Okay, you're getting very clear on that, Taurus. You've got the strength card and the ace of swords. You've also got the justice energy. This justice card is coming out a lot, especially on the readings I'm viewing online. And actually, if I think about it, over the past couple of weeks in my private and personal readings, okay, in my live readings. One more card for the main energy under this ace of swords. What is Taurus getting clear about? Yeah, what boundaries they need to set with others. Who's being fair, who's not being fair. Justice talks about truth, and we have this truth be told. So, you know, it requires some strength here, Taurus, for you to really get clear with yourself and know what you need to let go of in regards to people, okay? Setting boundaries, not always being the person everybody goes to. Maybe you're definitely, I think you're definitely setting some boundaries with yourself. And you're starting to learn to say no, Taurus, okay? So that's really good news. Let's have a look at Gemini. So Gemini and Gemini rising, mainly rising. Gemini, this is in your 10th house. Now your 10th house is all about your home. It's about your career too. It's about your family, what you have built so far. Let's have a look and see for Gemini. Gemini, sun and rising, mainly rising for Gemini. So if you've got a Gemini rising, I thought I had a Gemini rising for so long and I actually didn't. It's Capricorn. But it's funny because it like fit to my story. So maybe there's Gemini somewhere there. Gemini, you have the number 7, which is spirit really supporting and helping you around this full moon. Lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is like maybe a little tough for you in regards to things going on in your home, your career life, your family. You're looking at what you've built and how spirit has helped you as well. Perhaps something's going on around this time that you're really getting some sort of support from spirit, that you're really getting a leg up here. Something could happen around, you know, purchasing a home, renting a home, leasing a home. It could be many different things, but there could be something within your job. I'm hearing for some of you, somebody could also be leaving your workplace and the opportunity opens up for some sort of promotion or step up, okay? Your card has come out, Taurus, the Knight of Pentacles. You have Magician, Virgo. Virgo energy, Gemini energy, your card, okay? Are we talking about Gemini? Why am I saying Taurus? Maybe this is for Taurus too. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look. You've got your card that came out first. So you're really standing in your power here around this time. You're looking at what you want to create in regards to home life, your career, your family. You know, you don't have to move that fast, Gemini, to get to where you need to. You just need to have a plan and be passionate about that plan around this time. Let's have a look and see one more card. Yeah, you're seeing things clearly, Hangman in the reverse around this time. Things are really being illuminated to you, especially in finances as well, I want to say. We have that Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're shifting timelines and paradigms in the way you think outside the box, maybe in the way you think about life in regards to your home and family life and what you want to create from that. Maybe some of you are looking at a new career path or at least researching it, right? What can you build with this pentacle you have in your hand? So you're getting very clear. I feel, Gemini, for you, a lot of this is that you've already had an idea. Just because the Magician, like your card, came out first, you're sort of ready and willing and able to move forward and start with something here. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or Leo masculine. That's also there. Okay. Let's have a look at the next sign, which is Cancer. Okay, Cancer, Sun and Rising. 17 minutes and 45 seconds. Cancer, let's have a look and see what's here. This is in your 9th house. This is actually a really empowered time for you, Cancer, in regards to your personal development, your emotional health. And also you may be getting the travel bug. Yes, you may. You may be thinking about booking a trip, going somewhere. Don't do anything too spontaneous. Maybe plan it now and then book it in the time of the new moon, partial solar eclipse on the 21st of September. So personal development, you're looking possibly in your community. We have the community card, okay, which is a really beautiful energy. Perhaps you're in need of some sort of healing here, Cancer. Now, there's many areas in your community, I know there is in many parts, especially of the Western world, that can really support and help you in regards to health, in regards to emotions. So maybe you're thinking of seeing a therapist in regards to your personal development. Maybe you want to start a class or do something in your community that's going to really support that personal development and growth. Let's have a look and see, Cancer. This is actually a really nice moon for you, Cancer, I do feel. Yeah, and we've got the card of learning, teaching, but mainly learning, I think, okay? Great time to go out and sign up for that new course or course. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or this could be you just really super focused on something new. This Pisces card, this moon in Pisces, and this Pisces card has come up. You know, don't do anything if you're planning on signing up for a course or doing something within your community or even going to a therapist or, you know, doing something in regards to doctors or whatever. I obviously, unless it's urgent, I wouldn't make any appointments or go to any around this time, but you could make it so that it's towards the end of the month, and that would be perfect for you, okay? Information may be coming in. Let's get another card on that. That you either knew something about, or you know, you could get really strong downloads from spirit around this time. We have the High Priestess, again, Pisces energy. Okay, so it is in your sister sign. It could bring up some emotions, especially in regards to where you've come from and to. If you haven't felt you've grown in the past 18 years or you've gone backwards in any way, Cancer, you'll be really possibly emotional about that, okay? And maybe you'll just want to, and even that travel in your 9th house could be like metaphorically speaking, okay, where you want to move into a better emotional health, a better physical health even. Leo, this is at 20 minutes and 45 seconds for Leo. Leo, this is in your 8th house. Ooh, sultry Leo, you are a fire sign. This is in your house of intimacy, your 8th house. Yes, it is endings and beginnings. It is also about finances. What have you built so far, especially financially? This reminds me of like coins. It's actually bricks on this card, but it reminds me of coins. It is the number 10. I just said endings and beginnings. And yes, it is the number 9 is on the screen. Now is the time or time soon to look at your close, personal, romantic relationships, what intimacy means to you. Are you getting enough, Leo? Or are you not getting enough? Okay, maybe you want to look at or relook at intimacy with your partner, or if you're not with anyone. This is definitely romantic type of energy. Okay, maybe feeling very passionate around this time, but you'll have your card at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Wands. Let's have a look and see. Leo, your 8th house, endings and beginnings, finances as well are very significant at this time. King of Pentacles, building blocks. Where do you want to get to financially? We also have the Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, and you have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You also have your number here, the number 8. Self-limiting beliefs about intimacy. Maybe you have some fantasies, or you have something that you want to like be more intimate with your partner, or you want to be like have more intimacy or passion in your life. Okay, so you're searching for that right now, Leo. This is really nice. And you're also searching to be solid, stable, complete in the financial sense. You want to be the Empress. I think that you've done a lot of work on getting over something here, Leo. You're sort of like cutting, I feel that you are cutting out limiting beliefs in regards to emotions. Maybe you're setting emotions aside at this time and just want to be intimate, and that's fine too, if you can do that. I know some people can and some people can't. I certainly can. Yeah, Tower in the reverse. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at that quickly for Leo before we go to Virgo. Three of contracts. The 3 of Pentacles. Yes, maybe you're avoiding a Tower at this time. I would definitely not sign anything in regards to especially money right now. It's very clear on that, Leo. Okay, let's go to Virgo at 23 minutes and 15 seconds. Virgo, I'm a Virgo sun. You know, guys, look at your rising sign. If you don't know it, go to Cafe Astrology. I may put the link in the description later if I remember it. To do it. Cafe Astrology is a great resource. It never asks you for money. It never asks even for your email, and it certainly doesn't have loads of sponsors on the channel. So you can, you know, type into your search engine Cafe Astrology, Ascendant, or your rising sign, or how to find it, and you just basically put your name in, your time, your date of birth, right, and where you were born, and it's quite good. So it comes up like pretty quickly, and it will tell you your rising or ascendant there. Virgo, this is in your 7th house, right? So opposite sign, Pisces is your opposite sign. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, Virgo. It's time to get out of your cave. Yes, it is, all right? Relationships, maybe you're reevaluating certain people. You're definitely on top of your game right now in regards to reevaluations of relationships. Virgo, you've been doing this anyway for the past, I'm going to say since November last year. It's a slow burn. I've just got chills, super chills, okay? Ooh, I hope I don't see the Justice card here. Let's have a look. Virgo, okay. We have poised, which is like you are being recognized and rewarded. You're feeling on top of the world right now. You are, yes, you are evaluating relationships. Possibly a new love interest has recently come in or is incoming into your life, okay? And you're wanting to elevate. You're wanting more from relationships, more from people. You are a giver. Yes, you're a Virgo. You're of service to others. But maybe you've just been too overgiving. I know I have, all right? There's that death energy. I think that is like November, end of October, November energy. Between now and November, this is very timeline stuff here. It's written in the stars, Spirit saying. So yeah, I got this the other day for Virgos. Something is written in the stars, possibly this new love interest. If you're single, you need to get out of your comfort zone. New love is awaiting you, or your twin flame or soulmate. You also, this is about doing different things, being spontaneous, letting your guard down a little bit, letting your boundaries down a little bit with yourself. Don't be so stuck in the mud. There may be a King of Cups. He doesn't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for those, looking for love. But this is just like male or female, a mature love, someone that is going to be there for you. So, yeah, really strong for relationships, especially for those singles or those looking for love. There is a new contract, Virgo, coming your way. It's going to bring very good fortune. And this is at the bottom of the deck, which is spontaneity, adventure, doing new stuff, Virgo. Okay, get out of your comfort zone, get off the sofa, get out of your house. Meet new people. I do feel for those singles, definitely, there's a relationship incoming there. Okay. Okay, who do we have next? Libra. Let me just have a breather. 26 minutes and 45 seconds at Libra in your 6th house. Libra, you need to reassess what? You need to reassess your health. You need to reassess your routines. This is in your 6th house of health, routines. Also work, career and pets, school, learning, new jobs, etc. This one wants to come out. And we have time for a nap. What have you been overdoing? You may feel really tired around this time, Libra. You may feel that just like, it's enough already. I can rest now and reassess things. Pay attention to your dreams. We did talk about health. Maybe you're feeling like you need to make some habit changes here and different routines. So great time to write a schedule. Learn something new, go to the gym, sign up for a gym membership, join a walking club. It's time to get active. You've got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Instead of standing there, Libra, and waiting for things to come to you, it's a good time to go for them, especially in regards to your health. This may be something, I'm just picking up a lot of health for you, Libra. I'm not saying you've got bad health. This is not a prediction or predictive channel at all. Maybe you've been battling with something in your mind about what you do need to change in regard to health routines and also career as well. You may be just like, I'm sick of the drama at work also. So between now and the 21st of September, when that new solar eclipse comes in, that partial solar eclipse in Virgo, it is possibly time to start getting passionate, getting active, getting out there, Libra. And, we have the High Priestess. We also have the Death card. So, perhaps the metaphysical is coming through here. Maybe that you're getting in touch with someone from the other side. Who knows? Okay. All right. Let's have a look and see. The next one is Scorpio. I'm beautiful Scorpios. My daughter is a Scorpio sun. Let's have a look. Scorpios, what I hear for you. We'll do this at 29 minutes. Okay, Scorpio, this is in your 5th house. This will really benefit you, I feel, this full moon, okay? The 5th house is about taking chances, taking risks. Breathe through this, Scorpio. You may have to. It is in your sister sign, but I do feel it will really benefit you. It may feel full on to start with, but then, the next few days after this full moon, lunar eclipse in Pisces, you may just be feeling the benefits of it. You may be deciding, F it, I'm going to take this chance, I'm going to take this risk. It also has to do with children. Great time, Scorpio, just to observe things, observe situations, observe people, observe the moon. He's observing the moon here. Maybe you want to go out and look at this solar eclipse. I know in the southern hemisphere it's definitely visible. I don't know if it's visible where you are. Maybe it is. Okay. So, risks to do with children, your children, maybe you're a parent as well, or if you want children, this is also a great time to get creative, Scorpio. Let's have a look and see. Okay, King of Wands, you may be dealing with a Sag, Aries or Leo, male or female. You also have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, so, I just talked about creativity. Have the strength here. Maybe you feel you don't have the strength around this time, but at least come up with the idea, Scorpio, about what you want to do creatively. This could be a hobby. This could be painting, art, drawing, anything creative like that. Even tarot is creative. It's storytelling, right? and then you have this passionate start. Like I said, just observe things right now. We do have the observer card. Observe how you can start a website. Observe what people you can connect with to be creative or start some group or something like that. Maybe you're not jumping into it yet, Scorpio, but it's a very beneficial full moon for you, okay? There will be some risks. Do you have the strength to take the risk to do something, or even go towards someone very grounded? You're coming out of this very grounded. You could be dealing with an Aries. You're definitely dropping something here. It could be mother-father energy as well for some, I'm just going to say, all right, because there's definitely this mother-father dynamic. So maybe you have issues with parents, or you're resolving those, or you're having the strength or being the better person to resolve them. That's really nice for you, Scorpio. Okay, next one is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius at 31 minutes and 40 seconds, we have Sagittarius. Sag, this is in your first house. All about home, all about structure, all about your security, all about family, healing with family, ancestral healing. You're coming to some sort of conclusion. Perhaps you're leaving a home, or you're leaving somewhere to go to a home. You have mending. Wow. Mending relationships with others, especially in your family situation, is perfect right now, okay? Take it slowly. I'm hearing gingerly, so like Spirit sometimes tells me like older fashioned names. Be very maybe you're just like running back somewhere with your tail between your legs, or someone's running to you, Sag, with their tail between their legs. I'm just feeling that apology. Then we have, based possibly upon some information that's coming into you, you're wanting to mend a rift. Then you have your card, Sag, Temperance energy. It was in the reverse, but I'm going to put it in the upright. Things are all happening, just know, Sagittarius, the way they're supposed to happen in the right time. Whatever you're hearing, you could be getting downloads from spirit. So I think like Libra, you've got this spiritual energy. And what else do you have for Sag? The Emperor, yes, a Scorpio had that. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. You have Pisces as well. Of course, it's the Pisces moon. You're getting over something here, Sag. I think something is being released or definitely mended. If you are like having issues or had issues with kids, even spouses, family members, you're getting some information that's gonna possibly help to support mend a relationship. So this is really nice for you, Sagittarius. One more, and it's ancestral karma as well. I think you're getting like on the right mental wavelength with somebody and possibly reconnecting. All right, look at these cards. Reconnecting, Sag, with a particular family member or your family in general around this full moon. Okay, and that's just that Pisces full moon. Of course, it is the card of Pisces with the moon card. Okay, also we have the number 2, which is also Pisces, and we have the High Priestess, which is Pisces. So quite a big time for you, Sag. I think you're just getting grounded and understanding of what you need to do in a family dynamic and doing the right thing, I want to say. And you know, that mending card, mending rifts and relationships. I know that I know a couple of Saggies that are having some family get-togethers over the weekend. So for those, it definitely will be poignant. Okay, Capricorn, Sun and mainly rising at 34 minutes and 30 seconds. We only have a few signs to get through, guys, and then we'll go into the live free readings. So Capricorn, 3rd house. This is going to affect you. I think you're going to be in wonder and awe. I'm hearing of this eclipse. I'm a Capricorn rising, and I'm going to go to the beach and look at this beautiful blood moon because I am in the southern hemisphere and I'm lucky enough to be here at this time. Nice. You've got Libran energy. You know, I'm feeling this. You can learn a lot from others at this time. All right, Capricorn, you can learn a lot from others. This is about your mindset, or, you know, instead of being a follower, you're being more of a leader or stepping into that role. So this is about your mindset, your 3rd house. What are you limiting? What self-beliefs? What are you taking forward with you? What have you learned from the past? This is also being truthful, being honest with yourself about what you want to do moving forward. Instead of following the leader, you're like breaking free from something here. This is also about bettering relationships as well, I'm going to say. but definitely a mindset shift in regards to what is limiting you, Capricorn. Also media, writing, learning, anything like that. Social media will be very good at this time for you in that third house. You've got the Strength card and the Star card. Wow. Yeah, you've got the, oh yeah, okay. You've got lots of Aquarius energy here. This is really nice, okay. Soulmate energy, nostalgia. You've also got the High Priestess. It's a powerful time for you, Capricorn. Right in the center of your reading is this Aquarius star. So, you know, you're really aiming high here to do things the right way. You're having strength. You're getting information from spirit. You're getting downloads. You're getting dreams, possibly, about the soul path that you're supposed to be on. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands, possibly making plans to travel. It's going to be a successful trip, by the way, okay? It's going to be very lucrative if you're traveling right now. And you have the Queen of Cups, possibly to see someone. You've also got what's incoming for you at the bottom, which is the Knight of Cups, possible new romance. Ooh, Capricorn, what is going on with you? You and Scorpio, you have a lot of romance going on here in around this time, between now and the new moon. So, look out, Brussels sprout, okay? Capricorn's on a mission to do the right thing and also look for love. Let's have a look at Aquarius. We're nearly at the end, guys. Here, 37 minutes and 10 seconds. Aquarius, this is in your second house. This is all about work. This is all about resources, money, security, your own self-worth. Let's have a look at Aquarius. Show me a card for Aquarius that's poignant at this time, Spirit. Show me a card for Aquarius that they will understand, that will support them at this time. Thank you. Okay, wow, I love this for you. Aquarius, you are moving between worlds from a difficult place to a much brighter, happier place. The last time we had this eclipse or anything like this in Pisces was 2006, so check back 18 years ago, all of you. That will relate to all of you as well. I didn't say it for every sign, but you know, I can't repeat myself for every sign. Well, some people do, but I don't. Aquarius. What happened in 2006, in and around that time, that, you know, brought you into a new, that really pivoted you in a different path. For some, it was difficult. I know the past 18 years was like a struggle. And it reminds me sort of like of the Aquarian timeline as well, where we came out of Capricorn. So you're really stepping in your power here in your second house in regards to money, security, worth. You may start looking for another job. You may say, I'm worth more than this, and I'm going to start looking. Yeah, for a lot of you, this has got to do with career. There's the career card. You have the keys on this picture, on this card here, to change something in regards to your job that's going to bring about beneficial, supportive changes. Somewhere you can grow, somewhere that is supportive of you, somewhere bosses and co-workers are supportive of you. So if you're looking for a job, it's a perfect time to do so. I'm not telling you to leave your job, I'd never do that. But this is a perfect time to look for work. And maybe between now and the end of the month, when we have the partial solar eclipse in Virgo, maybe something will come through for you, especially, obviously, if you're looking. You have to go out after something with gusto here, okay? One more or two more cards for Aquarius. Yeah, so we have Taurus, Libra, double Taurus here. Maybe you have a stellar in Taurus or a moon. But, you know, you've got this sitting pretty. You're walking away from something. You knowing your worth here with the Empress card being here. And you can create anything. This is a great full moon for Aquarius. Okay, last but not least, we have, of course, the star of the show, Pisces, Sun or Rising. Pisces, Sun, Rising. Well, of course, it's in your first house. This is all about yourself, your self-identity, your limiting beliefs. You could be very Pisces pensive, as I call it at this time. My son is a Pisces. He's a stellar Pisces. He's super pensive. I think he's the most pensive person I've ever met in my life. Yes, Pisces, you can go within. You can go inward. Great time to do so, of course, around this full moon. About who you are. Who are you, Pisces? Who are you? Okay? Breathe through this full moon. It's going to affect you probably the most, Pisces rising. It is the number 11, so it's justice energy here, doing the right thing for yourself. Who are you, Pisces? Maybe you need to get out there more in the community. I brought 2 cards out for you because the breathe card really isn't. Yeah, it's time. TikTok, Pisces. Okay, it's time to get out there. Maybe there's something in your community that can really benefit you in who you are. Self-help videos and books will be very good for you at this time. Take yourself off into a cave. Yes, you're the opposite to Virgo. Virgo needs to get out more. Pisces needs to retreat in this full moon. It's time to get in tune with oneself. There may be a revelation. Your moods and emotions may be a little bit array and all over the place. This is also a great time for, you know, mending things with parents, looking at where your heritage is, your, you know, people around you. Also health routine and goals. Very positive for that. If you're wanting to set up a new routine in regards to your health or something, it's a perfect time. It really is, Pisces. And then you have the number 8. So yeah, emotional time for you, where you may be even getting some sort of information that pivots you or catapults you into a new way of thinking about your own identity. Okay, there's definitely news coming in. You've got a double messages and news cards. Conflict, stay away from drama at all times, or at this time especially. There's that sun. I'm feeling this is more like, you know, this partial lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, which is on the 21st of September. Between now and then, there's a lot of information coming in that, you know, you may have had conflict about who you are, or, you know, you want to release parts of yourself of that you are and build a new you. So this is about becoming a new you. And you have the Sun card. So very happy time, but there may be some emotional confusion. Yes, breathe through it. Maybe there's something or groups in your community. You may go into that cave. You may go inside that igloo there. But that's okay, Pisces, okay? I love you, Pisces. I love Piscean energy. It's so beautiful. I just split the deck. Just one more for you, the Aquarius. So, you know, if things are a bit difficult, it will hit you the most this moon because it is in your sign. You need to really have a look up. You know, you're getting information, finding information, sourcing information within your community, reading, learning, you know, looking online, reading books, going to the library, be great, you know, sitting with yourself and really writing down possibly like where you've been conflicted, because this mental conflict, okay, is here around this time, where you've been conflicted, possibly thinking about moving away from a person as well, just because we have that 8 of Cups there. Maybe it doesn't support who you are or who you want to be, but you are coming through this. So don't worry, Pisces, between now and definitely in the next 2 weeks will be like a quite transformative time for your own identity. That was the 12 signs. Thank you, God, I got through it, okay? All right, we will be using Spirit Talker. If you want to use it, let me know. If you don't, okay? So I'm just going to be using it for everyone, but if you don't want it, let me know. It's basically an app. It looks like this. Many people use it online for paranormal investigations. I personally used it myself. It's a bit gimmicky, but, you know, I thought I'd try something different on the channel. I'll just turn the volume down. It is on airplane mode. So, you know, it's not going to interfere with anything once I start it. The first person on the list was Critica. I'm not really going to be focusing on what you need to release and all that sort of thing. You've got your full moon special. It's there for your sun and rising. So go back and look at that later. I want to look at the blessings. I think everyone focuses on what we need to release, and I want to look at blessings. Hi, Anne Schumann. I'll put you on the list. Emily Gray, hi. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please like the video, guys. I have around 12 people online. If you want a reading, I'll put you on the list. Critique, post your question. If you want to jump the queue, it's $5 US. You can skip the queue by going to the PayPal link below. Yes, I only have PayPal. I live in Bali, but Australia supports my cash, all my emails and my account. And unfortunately, we do not have Cash App, okay? I don't know why. Australia's always behind everything, so I'm sure we'll have it in the next 50,000 years. Okay, love reading. Are you single, Kritika? And would you like me to use the Spirit Talker? I'm going to put it on anyway. If you don't want it, just let me know. Especially if any names come out. Okay. Please, Spirit, support this reading for Kritika. Please bring forth messages that are clear, concise, and correct. You can use the Spirit Talker app, Spirit, to talk through, to put your energy into. It also has an EMF, so if that goes up, I'll let you know. That's just like the energy. If anyone gets close to it, apart from myself, on an electric magnetic field range, which is where Spirit resides, then it will go red. Okay, let's have a look what you need to know right now for what's coming up. I'm going to bring 3 cards from the Sacred Traveler deck just for just because just because. And these are sort of like extra energy reading messages. I will be doing a giveaway today, a free 15-minute reading from me, sent to you personally via a linked YouTube link. Things are slow. Things have been slow. You don't want to Kritika just wait anymore. I think you're sick of waiting for someone to come into you. But Spirit's saying to keep going, like you're going on the right direction. You're going in the right direction, and you may feel sometimes that things are just like, I mean, we all do, right? A super struggle, but Spirit's saying keep going forward. You could have Virgo in your chart. You could be a Virgo sun or rising, or even Venus. Okay, one more card. These cards aren't really talking to me much, so I think I'll put these away shortly. And they are coming out, but slowly. You've been single for a while, I see. You also have the Hermit energy, okay, with the Solitude card. I just want to say around this time, this full moon, there's a lot of wisdom coming in. I'm picking up Pisces for you as well. I don't know if you're Pisces rising, but it's good to check out, guys, because, you know, if you are a Pisces rising, this full moon's going to really hit you in a good way, but, you know, it may be a bit emotional. Marie is coming through the device, Kritika. Marie, M-A-R-I-E. The moon is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So you're Gemini, you're a Gemini moon. Well, what rising are you? If you know it, let me know, Kritika. Let's have a look and see what's here. Love. Yeah, you just don't feel, that came out in the reverse, so you don't feel the opportunity's been there, or right person, wrong place, or wrong time. There's always been something to sort of like sideswipe you, I'm hearing, like either you really fell for someone that was like with someone else already, or there's always like a roadblock, okay? Yeah, guys, if you want to tell me what your rising is, if you know it, I will be focused on your finances and your resources around this time of the full moon, Kritika, more so than love, but let's move forward. So you've got information incoming. There may be something coming in from the past here, I feel past energy. Not a person, but more so like a download of why things haven't been working for you on a love level, and you want to make some changes here. But I would focus right now, like in September, on your resources, your security, your safety, your stability in that material sense. So maybe love will be coming in later. Yeah, and you know, get yourself on solid ground. You've got the 3, which is Libra and Taurus energy here. You've got this beautiful Libran energy, which is all about growth. It's like you're a beautiful person, like inside and out, Kritika, and you emit some sort of like aura. There's an aura about you that is like untouchable. Perhaps you're very attractive. I don't know, are you? I'm sure you are. There's something about you that is like untouchable, I'm hearing. So possibly in the past people have been sort of repelled, but in a good way, because those people that were repelled by your energy were people that weren't supposed to be in it anyway. I feel that you've dodged a bullet here with someone in the past. okay? I hope this is making sense. You've got Virgo in your chart. I truly believe you do. You have a lot of faith. This is faith, hope, and like true faith and acceptance to spirit here that you will have someone come into you. So you're happy to be alone. You think a lot about yourself in a good way, right? You've got self-worth here, which is really nice. And you're not just going to take anyone just to be like with someone, if that makes sense, okay? You have the number 4 of Wands. You have Queen of Wands. Yeah, I would focus on your security right now. I mean, it's coming up here. And then you have the Emperor. So you have 4 here. You are moving forward with an Emperor. Now, this is April energy as well. So April 2026 may be very significant. I don't think there's someone coming in super quick, okay? The number 4 may be significant to you, or the 4th of the 3rd, or the 3rd of the 4th. Okay. Sagittarius. I think you're willing to be patient and wait. And Spirit does have a divine timing plan for you with a person. You may like meet, especially, well, Aries is coming through and Libra, but Aries mainly here in this reading is very, very strong. So you could be meeting an Aries. It could be in the month of April, but there is a new start for you with a new person. And I don't feel it's around the corner, to be fair, okay? I'm not going to like make stuff up that isn't here. Who is the person coming in? Can you show me clearly? Yeah, I feel that you've gone through something in the past. There's pain, betrayal, there's some sort of hurt in the past. You maybe have dealt with players, or you've been attracted to that bad boy image. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? Okay, but now you're wanting like a solid, grounded, let's get married type of energy, okay? And you're not taking anything less than that. So you're happier to be single, right, than you are to just meet another player. I think you're gonna, you probably don't want to hear this. I think obviously there's an availability for your relationships to grow and blossom, friendship to blossom into romance, or for you to go out tomorrow, or go, or like not even go out, sit and get online and meet someone like today, or tonight if you wanted. That's the world we live in. You're just not willing to do so. You're not willing to sacrifice your own self-integrity and everything you've built up to from yourself, from this, whatever this is in the past. So I think you're going to be single for a while. You've got a lot of strength here. I'm not saying that your person isn't coming in the future, because we do have the Page of Cups, which is very like cutesy. I call it my cutesy love card. Yeah. This person may be someone you don't normally go for. There is new love. I do feel it's in 2026. We have the number 2 and the number 6 just came out, which talks about 2026. Sometimes Spirit does bring me an exact year or an exact month. And then you've got the new love. So yeah, there is new love coming in. I don't think it's right around the corner. All right. I think that as far as I've just looked at the feed, as far as choices are concerned, and there is like the 2 of Pentacles here is a card of choice and not knowing what to do or needing to drop one of them. That could spill into 2026. I mean, that's not that far away really, is it? It's September already. Sadie, post your question. If anyone would like to donate, my donations are open. And oh well, you didn't tell me, Kritika. Your question should have been very different then. You should have said something like, I've got 2 people And I'm confused. And then your reading would have been a bit different, okay? Kushika. Yeah, I mean, you know, it all depends upon the questions you ask, guys. So make sure that you are using your question wisely. I will put on my post the community section of my channel when my special will be next. I will be traveling from the 16th of September through to the nearly the end of October. So I'm really looking forward to my trip. I will be on live a lot more. I will be doing half price reading specials around, well, all through that period, but it won't start till the 16th of September. So I'll put that on the post section, okay? If Sadie is there, it's your turn. Otherwise, True Love or It's Me Again. So let me know who's online, please. Sadie, True Love or It's Me Again. I'll give you 30 seconds to respond, and then I'll just keep moving through the list that I have. We've got 13 people. Hi, everybody. You can talk to each other. Say hi. Okay, True Love is before you. It's Me Again. We'll just give them a second to maybe respond. We'll put the Spirit Talker on. The Spirit knows he's going to be next anyway. I've got some really, well, it's exciting news for me. Look at what I bought from my donations yesterday. Yes, it is a Nicoletta Ceccoli. It's hard to say, pack. Look at that. These are beautiful. I'll show you some of the depictions while we're just waiting. You know, I haven't I've looked at all the cards, but I haven't shuffled. My favorite card is this one. However, I have looked through them all, and this is my favorite card. It's very Christmassy. Look at that. These are beautiful, but they're all in order, so I have to give them a shuffle. I have to cleanse them. I have to work with them and see what energies come through. I'm super excited. Look at that little card. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that so cute? I love that with a little bunny. That's the Strength card. What else do we have? That's the Six of Swords. He's in his little boat there. Some of them are like, and they have, with the major arcana, they don't have, like that is, it's funny because the number 6 is a really unusual energy. 4, 5. Look at this. This is the Lover's card, but she's on her own. So they're very different. They're very different cards. She's wrapped up in herself. So I'm gonna. There's no book with it either, but I'll have a look online and see what these cards mean, if I can find a website. But like, this is growth and abundance within oneself. And choosing yourself, right, as the Lover. So I'm gonna have to look at each card. Look at this. Aren't they just beautiful? They actually weren't that expensive. I was surprised, because if I bought these in Australia, they'd be really expensive. That's the Queen of Cups. She's having a little fish kiss there. What else have we got? The Death card. Oh, is the Death card? No, it's the Strength card. Standing on a House of Cards. That's another one I really like. The Devil's really cool in this. That's the Death card. They remind me of traffic cones, but they're not. They're like hats. I don't know what they are actually. Oh, they're cats with hats. Oh, how interesting. So protection through transformation. I love this. Thank you, Alyssa. Post your question. I think this is Temperance energy, just going with the flow. She's on her fish again. That's the Devil energy. I love this card. That's another one of my favorite cards. Look at that. He's like, I have you now. I'm going to kiss you with my long tongue. This is nice too. Look at the Tower. They're like baby building blocks. I love this. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. But I'm not using them today. The Star. Oh, this is nice. all the planets and the stars. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, Alyssa, the Spirit Talker has said 18:30, which is actually 6:30 p.m. So I don't know, is it 6:30 p.m.? Maybe it's dead on 6:30 p.m. Look at your watch right now or your clock. Alyssa, what time is it on your clock? We also have the name Mary Ann. So who's Mary Ann? Let's use the tea leaf oracle. Okay, energies between Flavio and I, both Geminis. Will we rekindle our romance and grow with the relationship? Just got the word guilty. Do you know someone called Marianne? Let's have a look. Let's see what Spirit has in these tea leaves. They've actually been talking to me quite a lot this week. Thank you, Spirit. And if you know you're rising, Alyssa, let me know. It's 2-4 a.m. So 6:30 p.m., just like, you know, make a note of that. Something's going to happen possibly this evening at 6:30. So you have very strong emotion for this person. Bottom of the deck, we have the moon energy. So I don't know if you know you're rising, but you can tell me if you do. Changes in your life, of course, this eclipse is going to bring out in us the best and the worst. So I'm just really keeping my head low. Obviously, tower moments can happen as well, guys, that can really throw us out of our comfort zone. We have the peacock, the egg. The peacock and the egg. That would be a good movie or a book name. The letter V, V for Victor. We have the turkey spirit. We have fire. And we have the younger man and the dark woman. Are you the dark woman and he's the younger man? Let me know if that's the case. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Dealings with a relationship with a younger man. Okay, so we've got the dark woman and the younger man. You're a Leo rising. He's a bit older. Or maybe you're going to have some dealings with a younger man in some capacity, okay? You're a Virgo rising. Ooh. So Virgo rising, so basically this is all about 7th house, right? Getting outside your comfort zone and relationships being important. You have beware of great pride, okay? Success assured with good plans and hard work. Victory in some endeavor. Someone is behaving stupidly. It could be the younger man that you encounter or you come across. There's pride and stupidity somewhere here. Take that as you will. I don't feel it's to do with your relationship. These are just extra messages, okay? Someone's behaving stupidly. Beware of great pride. You know, I don't want to relate this to you. Just be careful of how you say, who you say it to, when to say it. There's like a time and a place for everything. So just be careful. Make sure, I'm just getting like, I don't know whether you drink alcohol, but just be careful around this time. If you do, if you're going out, especially over the weekend, that you don't overconsume as well. There's something about, you know, needing to always be right. Now, if that is you, just be careful. Okay. On the Spirit Talker, it just said he wants to talk. So have you not spoke to him for a while, or he's ready to talk to you? Let's have a look and see what else we have here. What's going on in the relationship with Flavio and Alyssa? No, I don't drink. Well, that's good. Neither do I. Just very rarely. Like if I'm going to the UK, so I might have like a champagne, or if I'm on the plane because I'm going to, but that's going to be it, you know. All right, and it'll probably be mainly to get me to sleep because I'm not looking forward to that. Let's have a look at your energy. We've got the emotional loss in the reverse. We have the crown chakra. You've really been, Spirit's really been helping you, and you've really been doing a lot of possible heavy meditations. You're very aware, you're very knowledgeable possibly on spirit work, like on the esoteric. Maybe you're a heavy practicer of meditation, tarot, anything esoteric, okay? And Spirit's really helped you get through like an emotional loss that's happened for you in the past. So you're ready, I do feel, for a relationship, Perhaps this person caused you a lot of emotional pain. I'm hearing forgiveness as well. So you've possibly forgiven this person for whatever happened. Remember, we all have a role to play in a breakup, and we all have a role to play. We are not always, oh, I'm the victim. No, we're not. We all played a role, even if it's not setting boundaries. And I say this all the time. So you're having some sort of possible awakening here, or have had spiritual awakening, especially Gemini energy here, and Libra. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's Gemini, Virgo. So they've got the crown chakra. You know, to do some crown chakra meditating around this time, especially over the weekend, is going to be really beneficial for you. You could be getting a lot of downloads and also really connecting with spirit, meeting your spirit guides. Anything like that is going to be brilliant for you, okay? Okay, so I'm also going to say, because we are talking about relationship with Flavio, that unless he's super spiritual like you, it's not going to work. I'm just saying, okay? So you've got passion ignited and the star. So Aquarius, and you've also got more, like you've got wands. You've got 2 wands here, and you've got 8. I think you had 8 before as well. I think it was the bottom of the deck, the strength energy. Anyway. Maybe he's set, okay, I'm getting a couple of things here. Maybe in the time that you previously were connected to this person, possibly even in an intimate sense, it wasn't the right time or the right place, right? But now there's some sort of awareness and healing that's been done, that you're ready for love. Now, it may not necessarily be with him, but you hope it is. So you still hold this candle for this person, all right? You've got a lot of material and spiritual prosperity coming your way, just like saying, okay? Let's have a look. So I feel like for Virgos as well, especially Virgo suns, it wasn't the right time previously for a relationship to come about. So because you're Virgo rising, that really makes sense, okay? Okay, let's have a look at his energy. You've got the solar plexus in his energy. You've got the spiritual strength card, but it came out in the reverse. I think you could work on this person to help him become more spiritual and aware and awakened, etc. That's maybe why he's in your world, or remained in your world, and now it's the time to support him, because it's not all about sex and intimacy. Love is not about that, right? It's about support and acceptance. And then you've got the 9 of Cups. So there's very strong Virgo. We've got Virgo. We've also got Aquarian energy here, quite heavily on the table. We've got some Leo energy. We've got some Taurus energy. And so we've got spiritual strength in reverse, and now we've got the moon in the reverse. So this person needs to do some sort of healing, and they are not even probably consciously aware of that spirit is there for them to support them with their healing, and that's where you come in. That's where you come in, and you know, because you're a Virgo rising, you are here to serve others in relationships too. There's a lot you could teach this person in regards to how he can support himself and contact his spirit guides, and how they can support him through life. He's refusing, but he probably doesn't know even consciously that he's refusing to look at his shadow side. I do feel that there's things about this person that they want to change. As far as you're concerned, I do feel like they have this feeling in their gut, okay, and that you are their wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, and that you will emotionally satisfy them. And they have this feeling, but they're nervous. Nervous just came up here. There's something about your shoes as well. Flavio, there's something about living up to his name. It sort of sounds like another name, right? Like an Adonis type of energy. They may like be an Adonis, to you anyway. What do they feel about you? Let's have a look at the next person, who is Marissa. Marissa, post your question. Marissa, post your question. What do they feel about you? Yeah, you know, they've got this, I have this feeling that they get like their higher self talking to them, and they are aware that they are more than just a human self. They're aware that they're like two entities in one being, that they're human and that they've got this thing, but they haven't been introduced to it formally. Let's get spiritual. Yeah, I'm doing it. Spiritual. Let's get spiritual. Let's get into spiritual. They could have been involved in an affair as well. Affair just came up. If it doesn't resonate, don't just drop it, okay? So you've got the Six of Wands, victory and success. So they have this like pull towards you that, and then you've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck somewhere there. They've got a strong pull to you. They possibly are not consciously aware it's spiritual, but that's where you come in. So it's very, very possible that this could turn into something, okay? Give it some time. Marissa, post you a question. Marissa, if you want the spirit talker, let me know. I think you were the one that didn't want it yesterday, or that might have been someone else. If you want it, just, you know, it's a bit gimmicky, but, you know, I just thought I'd add it to my channel. A lot of paranormal investigators use it. I've used it. I've got some amazing stuff out of it, especially when I've been meditating and I've just left it on. Afterwards, I look at everything Spirit said to me. I'm just like, wow. Okay. What do I need to know about the person on my mind? I'm guessing you are single, Marissa. I'm sorry I can't remember everyone's story. I put the spirit talker on, Marissa. If you don't want it on, let me know. So there could be an older woman that's giving you some sort of advice right now in your life. We've got the older woman card in the tea leaf oracle. I'm also picking up crystals for you, like the need to work with crystals in regards to your relationships. I'm also getting a spell. Now, I used to have a spell in my description. I took it out. Someone told me I shouldn't really put spells in my description. I don't know why, but I just thought, intuitively, I felt, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. But you could write their name on a piece of paper and join your name with a line and put it under your pillow and meditate on them for 5 minutes before you sleep. That's a really good way. Is it a spell? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you could have, like, you know, look at that. Okay. Now, the cards that you've got, and please just take this at face value, guys. Read my disclaimer in the description. This is just a tarot reading after all. I mean, I don't think it's just a tarot reading, but I, you know, have... It just says on the spirit talker here, I'm stuck in your thoughts. So maybe this person is really heavily on your mind, or you're on their mind a lot, okay? So they're in your, I'm stuck in your thoughts. I think they're heavy on your mind. Right, what else do we have? I don't want that one. Let me see, I don't want those. I want that one. I want these two. There is a super strong sense that you're going to lose this person. Like, you feel it. You like intuitively just think this isn't going to last. It's going to be unsuccessful. Like, it's a broken wishbone, right? It's not. And you've got the other end where you don't win. And it says on the spirit talker, we need power. You need power. So there's something about stepping into your personal power here. And you feel like there's this crescendo coming where it's just going to explode and then it's going to end. So I wouldn't take any risky decisions in regards to how you think. Not literally, although don't take any risky. Pay attention to your health, especially your emotional health. And I do feel that you have to be careful with this person, because you could push them away. I'm feeling that, like, strongly, like, even if you have insecurities. Okay, I have a surname Colton, Colton, Colton. See if that means anything to you, like spirit talker. But I mean, you know, I have to say what's on there. Who knows, it could mean something to you, someone else online. What is going on with this feeling? So there's a so what do you need to do? First of all, what's your advice from Spirit, Marissa? What's your advice from Spirit? I'm going to say detach. Detachment is not playing games. It's showing someone you have your own life and you're not always there for their beck and call. Maybe an activity, just an activity that you like to do. You have to change your mindset. This person is full in your thoughts. You need to replace this with a friendship. Not replace it, but bring something else into your life, okay? A friendship, a group, an activity, something, okay? Because on an emotional level, it's like you're preparing for it to end before it actually ends. And I do that all the time. When I intuitively know something's on its way out, I'll start preparing myself. And I think this is healthy to do so, instead of like, and that's your intuition, right? If you feel intuitively like this is not right, it's not going to last, this person isn't for me, or they're not that into me, and that's okay, because I will find the person that is. So there's a strong detachment, or needing to detach from your mental, how you think, and also maybe emotionally right now, okay? And maybe physically, all right? You need to possibly even detach yourself from how you're feeling, okay? If you're feeling like it's going to end, like what's going on, I'm insecure, there's a need to switch your mindset, change your mindset, okay? Do you understand, Marissa? There's some sort of change in mindset. Because you said you felt insecure, right? So there's some sort of like need to detach to regain some sort of personal power here, all right? King of Wands, so he's showing up as, okay, Spirit's saying it's very hard for you to say no to him. Sag, Aries, or Leo. Strong Leo here. Maybe something's coming up. This is, I feel this is quite new. Is this a new relationship? You've got the Ace of Cups. You need to put some more passion into this, maybe, you know. What is that song? Dip it low, take it down slow. Anyway, there's like to release conflict from your own mind. There's a level up you need to do. Stepping into your personal power will bring you more like new opportunities within your life in general. But also it will, the confidence, there's something about your confidence here, or regaining it, getting out of this negative mindset as well, okay? Yeah, there's like 5 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's some instability. What's your rising sign? There's some instability around this time, and you need to get back on your horse, okay? You need to take control again of your emotions and how you're feeling, and your mind especially. And you've got 2 aces. So I think this can go really far, this relationship. I think, like, what does he feel about you? Wow, now you've got 3 aces. I think I've had 3 or 4 aces before. I think that, like, this person really wants to go the distance with you, but then is needed to be more confidence on your part, okay? You definitely need more confidence, whether it's in intimacy, whether it's in, you know, just like how you look, whatever, okay? You need to know that you are powerful and that you are the Empress, and that they actually do want, there's a really strong connection here. So I actually see this going far. I think this is a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself that you need to change. That was your reading. Just looking at the list, guys. Okay, Sadie and True Love are next. Abhirish Krishna, I'll just call you Krishna. I'll put you on the list. If you haven't been here before, please subscribe to get your reading. You may get it today, you may not though, okay, I'm just saying. Because I've been on here an hour and a half. It feels like 5 minutes, but it's longer than that, obviously. All right. True love, post your question. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. I have put Spirit Talker on. I will let you know if anything significant comes through that. Feeling like you want to ask for general. What's your reading, true love? What would you like? If anyone wants to jump the queue, you can do so by using the PayPal link below. It's just $5 US and you can jump the queue. I'm super excited. Mega, you are. After it's me again, so just be patient. True love is next. The EMF hasn't actually gone off, which it very rarely goes off, but I like it. It has sometimes gone off, which I haven't mentioned when we've been using it. That's a beautiful question. Okay. I mean, what rising sign are you, true love? Do you know that? Do you know someone called Gary? Here's Gary. There's something about somebody winning a competition, or you're going to like a soccer match, or like I'm seeing like a big stadium or arena where you're viewing something. It could even be a concert. You're cheering or some, you know, there's a group of people. It may be quite cold or cooling down where you are as well. So Scorpio rising is all about beneficial changes in creativity in your 5th house. Also, you know, children, taking risks. It's actually really going to benefit you, this full moon. It is really going to benefit you. And it's in your sister sign, right, of Pisces. Okay, let's pull some tea leaf oracle. Okay, what is benefiting or what will benefit true love in and around this time? I just had a card drop on the floor. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to pick that up. I feel that like future energy here for you, like there's some sort of future conflict possibly coming up, but you can avoid it, all right? You can just walk away. I do feel it's like a friend or a family member. I don't know if you've got a sister. Someone's being just very immature and childish. This could be one of your children if you've got children. Hold on a second, because my back is boggled. Oh, that's really nice. I'm actually feeling really nice energy for you. There is a few issues to be resolved. I think someone is just not coming to the party. Someone is just being very childish, and it can be a child, like you can be dealing with a child, and unwilling to change. You know, you just know that you can't change anyone or everybody. It could be highborn solar. It could be like your sister, yes, especially if you're connected closely to her. But you're also hearing good news. We'll look at that in a second. Patricia or Dorian may be significant. Patricia or Dorian, D-O-R-E-E-N. The month of August could have been significant. I mean, 2026, August is a little bit too far away, but to think about that. You could have heard some good news in August, or you could be hearing some good news. You need to trust yourself more, all right? You really do. There's a connection coming in for you that is going to be very successful. It's either in business or a relationship. I don't know if you are partnered or whatever, even married right now. Let me know if you are. Patricia or Dorian may be significant or significant to someone online. You've got a really strong psychic ability right now. You've got a lot of really good shit coming towards you, okay? With career, with a business, with relationship. You're going to be very successful with either or both of these things. And the only thing I can see here on the table is that there may be an issue to be solved with something you need to sign or with a child, okay? Maybe you need to put one of your children in timeout and they're not happy. But your psychic abilities are really strong right now as well. Let's just put these up here. Okay. What is this? Someone being just difficult. Show me who this could be. You know, if some pages come out, then it could be one of your children. Oh my goodness. Okay. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change right now. Mr. Brown came up on the Spirit Talker, maybe significant to you. It could be a teacher. As soon as I saw that, I thought, is this a teacher? All right, this could be in a relationship or with a friend. You have to make a possible choice whether you want to continue with this contract, with this person. Someone could just be being very negative, and both of your children could be negative towards each other, and you're the one that comes in the middle to sort of like break up the fight or the issue. What's this good news you're hearing? Oh, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune, all in the upright, please. So some beautiful turn of events that you've either heard about recently or is coming in. You've got the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. Magician's at the bottom of the deck. Let me just get one more, but I feel the Magician is the one that was at the bottom of the deck. I often look at the bottom of the deck, like, and if I do, and it's like, makes sense, then I'll bring that card out. So you've got 10, 10 and 1, ending something, starting something new, hearing some news that's really exciting. Could be about family, could be about pregnancy, could be about something you're creating within a family environment, can be travel, but you're hearing really good news, or something you heard possibly in the month of August is like coming back around now, and it's like very beneficial for you. Very beneficial. Berries, I just said very beneficial instead of very. So berry may be significant, or berries, or maybe you need to do some detoxing. Okay, psychic ability are very successful in regards to your manifesting. So if you want to manifest, if you want to imagine what you want, and the Magician came out, you are really in your power to do this. Libra, Taurus energy, you have Virgo here and Gemini, and you have Gemini here, so you've got double Gemini in your reading. You've had psychic abilities since you were a child. I need you to trust more in this, and trust that you could even grow this into something really special. Okay. And you can really help others with your psychic abilities. You're coming up as the mother here, and I'm also going to say one of your children has also got psychic abilities, or both of them. One of your children may also, I'm just talking about children here because we've got the mother and the child card, or one of the children cards in the tarot. One of your children could be a Pisces or Pisces rising. There is something about something you've possibly felt really bad about in your life, and just know that that karma has left your life, okay? There is a path of money or even marriage coming up for you. Romantic or business is going to really change your life, but in a good way. There may be some confusion around what to do next when you find out whether this is a new business venture you want to like pursue, whether this is literal finances coming in, whether a person just like takes your breath away, and it's a person, okay? There is a person coming in, a marriage will take place from this romance, okay? And there's also money or business opportunities coming in. So it's time to get super focused. You are over a relationship, whatever happened to you in the past. It is time to get curious about somebody else. Someone is really going to come in fast here. I can't see when it's going to happen, but we do have end of October into November here. Is this someone that is possibly your twin flame? They could be a Sag, Aries, or a Leo. There's Virgo energy here as well, but they're incoming and they're coming in fast. You are their spiritual counterpart. So if you don't think you want a relationship, you better get ready for one, girl, because they're coming in. That was your reading, okay? No Leos. Oh, poor Leos. You can't blanket affect all Leos. I'm sorry, true love. Okay. The next person on the list is, and it's me again, post your question. Sadie, Mr. Hearn, and Mega is after It's Me Again. If anyone would like to jump the queue to donate, is down below in the description. I will be leaving the feed soon, about 30 more minutes. You guys know that I'm normally only on here for about 2 hours, okay? All right. Thank you, It's Me Again. Your turn is Krishna. You are way down the list. If you'd like to donate, you can do so and you will be next. The description has the PayPal link. General love energy update. What's coming in with this blood moon and moving forward? It's me again. What is your rising sign? If you know it, that would be very beneficial. Specifically for love, is there anything coming in for you, okay? Is there anything coming in? You have the card of happiness. Very nice. It's me again. I don't want either of those cards. You have a secret admirer. Let's get physical. Be very careful if you're driving. It's me again. I just want to put a warning out there, especially in around the full moon. Stay at home if you can, or take public transport. I do feel that there could be some sort of legal situation if you're not careful. Something could have happened in the month of February. If this has already happened, it could have been in February and something's coming back around or closing off. Or like, I lost my license. Yes, I did, guys. When I was 40 years old, right on my birthday, I decided to go driving. I didn't think I'd had that too much to drink. I ended up getting in the back of a paddy wagon, we call it in Australia, and at the cop shop at 3 a.m. in the morning, okay? So, yeah, I mean, it's funny to look back on now, but I learned a massive lesson there and lost my license for 6 months. And I'm not saying you're going to get in the car and drink and drive like the stupid person I did. Myself, and my friend actually came with me. She actually said, I'll drive, and I was like, no, don't worry about it, I'll drive, it's my car, I'll drive. And then bang, I got busted. So there's something here, and now we have the tankard. Be careful with drinking and driving, or do not get into the car with anyone that's drinking and driving. Try and get them to go home in a taxi and leave their car, and if they decide not to, it is not your bag, not your monkey, not your circus. You don't get in the car with them. So that's probably the most important message here, okay? You know, before we even get into a love reading. Because something really... There's a warning here. Now, it may not even be that you're involved, but you may hear about something. And I hope that you don't, but there may be something that happens. And it may be just something you hear about on the news, like a drunk driving accident in your area. It may not even be anyone you know. This is not a predictive channel. I just tell what the cards are saying, okay? Right. You also have temptation will test you. Be careful that you're aware of exactly who the person is before you start getting involved. You may meet someone who's already married or in a relationship. So, you may be tempted there, and that's up to you. But you have a secret admirer. I'm just going to put that group of cards away because, yeah. We also have February. So happiness, possibly coming in February. Possibly a secret admirer here coming in, or someone's already liking you. All right, so the name Jim, J-I-M, Jim, James, Jimmy has come up for you. Jimmy, James, Jim. Who is this person that's coming in or admires you right now, or anyone coming in that is, yeah, look at this, Ace of Wands. You also have the name Joyce, Joyce. Joyce and Jimmy. Jimmy and Joyce. I'm just going to say it may be a struggle to not like to say no to someone who may be already like with someone else and maybe coming on strong to you. Just a warning there as well. But I mean, if it's just intimacy and that's what you want, that's up to you. Okay. We have a lot of fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo here. More fire, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands. 2 of Swords in the reverse. You're looking for the one. You're not interested in flippant relationships, people who are players. You know, you may get a lot of attention from those sorts of people. So there's a need here to really set your mind and be clear and to the universe what you will only allow in your energy. I do think that you've had a lot of issues with players in the past. I think that you maybe have always been attracted to that bad boy image. You're also attracted to dark-skinned men, I feel. Okay, tell me if that's right. I don't know. Then you have this beautiful 3 of Wands. Like you're mentally, I feel this. I know we have the 2 of Swords here. There's something about you knowing what you want, and you're saying no, and you're guarded because of possible things that have happened in the past. You want a stable, secure, solid, safe, grounded relationship. You're very clear with this. Okay. Who's coming in for you? Page of Wands and more fire. You've got a lot of fire here. Knight of Pentacles. Show me a King of Cups. That would be lovely. 8 of Wands. There's nothing wrong with dating online, I don't feel, as long as you find the right websites, and if people are on there just for a roll in the hay, you know, just choose the right ones. I don't think, you know, you could even go, and we have something in Australia, I don't know if you've got it in the US, called Meet Up, and it's not a dating website. Let me just get that clear, okay? It is more like or you could meet someone in a coffee shop, I'm hearing too, or a bookstore, or a library. Okay, that just came through. What was I fucking talking about? Yeah, sorry. So just, you know, oh yeah, Meetup. So there's a Meetup website. I don't know if you have it in the US or wherever you're from, but it's like, it's a great website because you can go on there and there's groups in your city, and there's like book clubs and walking groups. Yeah, there's singles groups, nights when you go and meet singles, or like speed dating, whatever it's called. And there's like loads of groups, walking groups, hiking groups, bird watching. There's all this shit that's on there. It's so good. And it tells you where in your area, and you contact the person. There's even like, you go to someone's house and you'll do like spiritual circles. It's so cool, right? And I don't know if you got that in your area, maybe you do, but there's something like an element of that here as well, okay? So definitely get onto something like that if you can find a website like that in your city. I don't know if you're in the country or the city. I feel like you're probably in the suburbs of a city, I'm feeling. Okay, anyway, I'm digressing a little bit here. But not really, I'm not digressing, but I'm just saying what Spirit's telling me. Get out there, be adventurous, okay? What did Connor say? I want to see it. What did he say? Oh, here we go. There we go. We've hidden him. Okay. The world. So basically, Spirit is saying there's a lot of opportunity out there, especially online, to meet people, even if you don't want to join dating apps, right? There's loads of other resources. So get out there, okay? Get out there. Get out there. Be curious. Page of Swords. Take your time meeting someone, okay? Now, here is the King of Swords, and I feel this is a person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian, Hennessy. Why did I say Hennessy? Hennessy? They could work in a bottle shop, who knows? Okay. Energy? Yeah, they share your energy. You sync very well with them. You're going to feel this when you meet them. They have been sent by spirit because you've got two birds here. Thank you, Elaine. Welcome back. Eight of Cups. So this, you've got this eclipse card. This is coming out a lot today. I forgot to say before, but it is the only card of the tarot in the Rider-Waite that has an eclipse on it. You've got the King of Swords and you've got the Queen of Wands. That's you. And I'm not saying you're going to meet them over the weekend, although you could do. Okay, you could meet them between now and September. There's the Ace of Cups. Yes, I don't feel it's too far away when you meet this person. And there's the Knight of Cups. And yeah, my King of Love, King of Cups. Woo woo. And this person's really going to open your eyes. They really are. And I think they're going to be quite spiritual, or they're going to be open to meditation, learning tarot, listening to channels like this. The EMF just went. The EMF just flickered. Okay. So there's something here. Yeah, and you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel this person's also been through, or has been through, difficult relationships, and they do want like a mature relationship. So there is love. It is coming in. It could be in the new year, more towards the end of the year, I would say, than now. But you can meet this person in September, yeah, but like something could grow as you move forward towards the end of the year. Elaine, you know your rising, Elaine. What's your rising? Okay. Please bring forward messages for Elaine that are clear, concise, and correct. Let me have a look and see if I can tune into everything with my quartz. I'm getting Michael for you immediately. I don't know who Michael is, Elaine. You know Michael, maybe you're meeting a Michael, who knows. What's your rising sign? If you know that, that would be great. We've got Elaine for 2. I'm seeing someone with like, it's like a Mexican masculine energy, and he's got like a bandana or something on his head. I don't know if that makes sense. Aries rising. Okay, well, what's in your 12th house? Hidden emotions. This is going to be quite a powerful full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the weekend, because it's in your 12th house, right? If that's your rising. So you may be having hidden emotions bubbling up to the surface, thinking about nostalgia, thinking about people from your past. So just be aware of that. Don't let it freak you out. This too shall pass. Okay? And I'm getting Michael with you as well. Let's bring some tea leaf oracle. First of all, what's your question? And secondly, there's something amazing coming in for you, and there's a need to be a little bit more patient here. The first half of 2026, between January and July specifically, is going to bring something incredible. Like, your life now will look completely different, okay? So you have great happiness between January and July, which is 2026. And it's a very, very specific time frame here for you, okay? Which is going to bring about a lot of great good fortune. 4-leaf clover. I don't know if Michael's passed, but that's also coming through. Okay, let's just keep moving forward. A marriage will take place either romantically or business, and you'll be a lot of happiness and good fortune. Persevere and you will overcome all problems. So this is really nice. So camel carries water within it. Water talks about emotions and it can last for a long time. You have had possibly emotional things that have just been ongoing. You're moving away from that. Spirit's saying you are so beautiful. I'm the spirit talker. That's cute. Okay. What do I want to use? Let's use these. I feel like this is really funny. It's like, oh, I forgot to show you this card, the broken ring, because I was going to talk about that in a second. But it's like, I'll talk about it now. I feel like there's a parting of ways with somebody with the broken ring. And then there is a real, like a full ring here. So you got your broken ring and a full ring, same depiction. And all the like roses are just like a mess and the ring's broken. So I feel that you're going to be parting ways with someone but joining with another. They could be the number 40 or someone in their 40s could be significant. I don't know how old you are. I'm picking up 34 with you. Right. So what's this parting of ways? It's not affecting you too much, I don't think, this parting of ways. I think it was meant to be, it wasn't going to be lucrative. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This person may have not respected your independence or freedom as well. But there's something here about it's okay. You became aware possibly of something. And you're okay, all right? And there's happiness here or happiness to come. I think there's like, there was a sort of like, that's disappointing, but it's okay. I feel the need to move on. What's going to happen here between January and July 2026? I'm not going to talk about the whole of the year because Spirit specifically, and I didn't get your question until after that came out. So, I mean, you may have triggered you to write, you know, what's going to happen next year, but between January, there's that snowman on there, July months. So there's a lot more stability coming into your life. There's a lot more safety, security, stability, structure. You're going to be, I do feel by then or in around that time with someone else. You may intuitively even know who that is going to be. I don't know, do you? You've also got Pisces energy here and you've got the 6 of Cups. So yes, you are definitely joining in, moving in. Whatever you're doing, this is like a fine romance. Spirit saying like this is going to be really, really beautiful. This is going to be the one, right? This is your person. What is this good fortune if you persevere? I feel that this has got to do with like career. You've got a lot of emotion possibly about things within your career right now. You've learned a lot. You're going to nurture it where you can, when you can. And there's good fortune attached to it. You've sacrificed a lot. But I feel like in 2026, there won't be as much sacrifice. Like you've stopped doing other things to focus on your career and possibly put love in the background. But I do think like 2026 is going to be a huge year. There's a lot of opportunity coming in as well with career. All right. So you've got love and career. And what did I talk about just then? A firm, solid, safe foundation. Specifically though with a relationship, I think the heartbreak is behind you. Why is this material harvest? So you've got Gemini, you've got Virgo, you've got Leo, you've got Aries now, you've got Aries here again, you've got Gemini here again, Sagittarius, Aries again. Okay, so there's a lot of Aries here. Doesn't mean to say you're going to meet an Aries, but like this is just, yeah. So whatever ended, you probably just knew it wasn't going to fit to your life, or this person wasn't going to fit to your life, or if something's going to be ending, it's just not going to fit. You're coming into much more of a lot of happiness in regards to a relationship, and you're going to be like, this is like 0 to hero, this is like 0 to 1,000 miles an hour when you meet this person. So when this person comes in really quickly, the new person I'm talking about, it's going to bring a great deal of happiness. So no, don't stress about that. You've got something going on in your relationship and in your career. Let's look at relationship. Yep, you have a new soul contract. I've been telling you this for ages. And there's the 2 of Cups. Thank you, God. Could be in and around a full or new moon. Okay. This person's very healing for you. Yeah. You could meet through like a party or friends of friends, etc. You could even meet on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. They could be a masculine. I've been saying this for ages, but I don't feel it's a feminine. I think that you'll bring a lot to the table with this person. You're very opposite, but you know, opposites attract, don't they say? They're on the right wavelength with you. And there's going to be opportunities. You could meet them online or in a group setting outside the home, but like, you know, that you've met online. Let's have a look at career. Career, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and you've got the Fortune twice. So, you know, go and buy some lotto tickets between January and July next year. There's that new love, Ace of Cups. And I feel this is also doing something you really love in your career, something that's going to bring you a lot of peace. And it's time you have this new timeline, right? Where you're able to go outside yourself as well. The surname Edwards may be significant to you. I'm only saying names from here or anything that comes through that's significant. You got the Tower here, really nice, okay? I feel this is a beautiful Tower because it's bringing this, the Ten of Cups. Whereas you're not getting it possibly with John, or you knew you were never going to like be really happy. Because you've been strong and put yourself first and trusted in yourself and used your intuition, which is right in the center of your reading, by the way. You've been, or you will be gifted with a person that is right for you. And then you've got the intuition card right in the center of your reading. So a very spiritual year for you next year. Post your second question. I was going to get some fake nails. What do you think, guys? Like, because I've got 5 weeks off and I was like, I want to get some like long nails. And then I'm like, oh no, they're really going to annoy me. Like to do buttons on jeans and things. That's just going to really annoy me. Or should I just like redo them like with shellac and, you know, short, but you know, they won't annoy me. So I don't know what to do. I think I might just get like the shellac, and then if I decide when I get to England to do them, I'll possibly do them there. I don't know. Where's the 2025? Tell me what you think, guys. Should I get my nails longer or just leave them as they are? Where's the 2025? What deck? I want to use this one. Stupid question, I know, but you know, it's always good to have insight from others and not advice, simple. So not long, as they are. Oh, thank you, twin. That's nice. Yeah, I think fake nails, especially when you're getting older and your hands are crinkly, they like, I don't know, they look old lady-ish. I don't know if anyone agrees with me. Let's have a look, Elaine, for the rest of 2025. What Spirit wants you to know. You are between worlds. Yeah, you're moving from 25 to 26. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. Okay, you are going in a new direction. You're feeling it. Someone is possibly looking right at you, and here they are. Eternal union, eternal love. New love is forming. A love for yourself, and definitely a new love is forming within your heart. You can possibly feel your twin flame. Now, this can be the person that we always talk about, if you know who I mean, the female. But I do feel it's a masculine coming in. You are in for an adventure. I'm also hearing you could be traveling to an island. Hawaii is significant. Or you want to travel to the Barbados or the Caribbean or somewhere. Okay, so there's travel here. Somewhere specifically that may have turtles. You also have the turtle spirit. And balance will be restored. Whatever, I feel there's some sort of karmic thing you've had to go through that's educated your mind and your senses, but you've had to go through it nonetheless, and it hasn't been easy. It can be a masculine, like I said, this new person. I just want to keep talking about the new person, but it could also be like a female that has masculine energy, right? But anyway. Right, so you're moving between worlds. Things are changing for the rest of the year. Spirit has your back. Know that you are protected at all times. This is the number 5. We have 5, 5, 6, and 6. So 5s and 6s are significant here. What else do we have? And I'll show you my new deck. I know everyone saw it before, but those who weren't on, and I know it's silly, but I'm just really excited about it because I love my cards, right? And I bought those with my donations that I made this week. So I just wanted to show you what I got. Number 27, significant to me. Is it significant to you? It is Virgo energy. There's something about you need to really think quickly about what you're going to say. When this person comes in, which tells me that the love will form this year, or the reconnection or connection, but will go full steam ahead in 2026, okay? You're going to have to think on your feet. Maybe someone's going to call you out of the blue and you're going to answer the phone because you're like, I haven't heard from her or whoever it is for a minute and I've got to answer the phone, but I've got no idea what I'm going to say. So you may have to really think on your feet. You have the fox spirit. Look at those eyes. The name Ashley has come up. A-H-A-S-H-L-E-Y. And then you have magic works through you. Know that spirit will help you talk. There's something about, someone has healed. By the time this person comes back in or reconnects with you, they've healed, okay? Invite me to the wedding, please. I will come, okay? Magic works through you. What is going on here for Elaine? As you're moving and transforming through into 2025, Spirit is trying to help you keep your mind positive. Spirit has your back. Okay, Spirit has your back with challenges that you may have to still overcome for the rest of this year, especially in regards to relationship, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to pray and say, okay, Spirit, someone's going to call me or get in touch with me out of the blue. I'm going to have to answer the phone, otherwise I might miss the opportunity to talk to them. Please give me the words to say when this out of the blue thing happens, okay? Which would be really good, okay? Because you may be like, you know, those when they can't say anything. A little bit like sleep paralysis, right? When you can't, it's that type of energy I'm feeling where you're like, oh, you could be having that lately, or that could be coming in for you, but don't fear it, okay? So here they are coming in passionate. I want to have another go at this. I want to try. I want to see you, whoever they are, okay? And then they, you know, whatever didn't work in the past. So I do feel it could be a past person, yes. And it's time. Judgment. It's time. The opportunity's there. All the same cards are coming out as the previous question. See? Queen of Wands, healing. It's time. The moon, healing energy, as well as around a full or new moon. The opportunity is there. It is time. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, time to get to know each other again, possibly. All right. I'm hearing Texas. I don't know if that means anything to you. It didn't come up on the Spirit Talker. I just heard Texas. There is a need to be patient. Patience is the ability to wait for something without getting angry or upset that it's not coming around in your time. Focus on something else until, you know, something comes in for you. Try and stay positive in your mindset and look after yourself, right, Elaine? Like, put all the love and care into yourself. And there's those two cards again, the Wheel and the Ace of Cups. It's funny when we refocus our attention on ourselves that people want our attention. Lily, the name Lily, L-I-L-Y, came up on the Spirit Talker. That may be significant. Let's go back to the free list, and I will be leaving the feed soon. I have been on for a while. Mega, it is your turn. And then Emily, not Emily Shaw, we have Emily. So we have Emily Gray and Emily Shaw. So we have Mega, who is next. Mega, Lily is your aunt. Maybe you need to contact her. Okay. Mega, if you're there, post your question. I hope you're still there. Otherwise, we've only got 8 people online. I know, like, people don't like to stick around, but stick around, guys. I am doing a giveaway. Like, don't go anywhere. Say who you are. Put in the feed who's here. Would be really helpful. helpful to you too, because I'm doing a giveaway very soon, okay? Giveaway is happening in about a couple of minutes. Tell me who you are in the feed. Give me a comment. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Who is here for their reading as well? Their free reading. This is the deck that I just bought. It's super cute. It's by Nicoletta Ceccoli. Oh, how do you say that? Ceccoli. Twin Soul, you are here. Okay, I don't know if Mega's here or not. Please like the video. Do not go away, guys. I will be doing a reading very soon. These are just super cute. I really need to like, really like, well, first of all, I need to shuffle them. Let me see if they're starting to talk already. Or spirit, yeah, because I bought these from the donations I got this week, and so far, and I'm really, I saw these and I'm just like, my heart was just melted. Oh, I have the world. Oh, that's a world. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that little monkey sitting on his throne with his candy cane and his priest's hat on. He's just being silly. And it's the, is it the wheel? No, it's not. It's the Hierophant. Oh my God, I thought it was the 10. Isn't that cute? And everyone's like, please give me some lollies, give me some sweets, give me some candies. How cute is this card? Okay, so I just pulled the Hierophant. But I need to like really get the energy in these decks, but they are just super cute. I love them. Okay, I love them. Like literally, let's pull another card. We have, oh, the Ace of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? You know, when you get a deck of cards, they're all in the order, so I have to like, yeah, I have to change the order, or I need to just shuffle, and shuffle from back to front, not side to side, if that makes sense. Okay, who is online, please? We've got Emily Shaw, Twin Soul, post your question. I will do a giveaway, and I'll do it to whoever's on. Oh, Ace of Swords now. That's cute. Look at that. Look at my nails. We'll be getting them done. Twin Soul Tribe, I nearly said. Twin Soul, post your question. We'll start the Spirit Talker. I could try use these cards. I might try. Because they are talking. They are talking already. But some of them I just don't know. The 12, I think that's Pisces energy. Because they don't have the name on them. And in the Waite Smith they do. So it's sort of like, you know, or do they? I don't know. Do they? Yeah, they do. Yeah, the Hangman is the number 12. Ooh. Yeah, they are already talking. 7 of Wands. Look at this devil. Someone's scolding. Look at that. Someone's scolding. And that's actually the devil in this deck is depicted as such. Scolding a little girl. That's actually quite significant to me, that card. And poignant at the time I'm going to England. Interesting. Anyway, I hear some birds. I do have a huge tree in my house. At the end of the video, I might move the camera so you can see outside. But I have doves, I have birds around my house. Like, I live in Bali, so it's like, obviously I've got birds everywhere. Twin Soul, post your question. You are the last today. What does Spirit want you to know? I will be doing a giveaway. So guys, I want you to start writing who you are, where you're from, and your name in the feed. All right? What does Spirit want? Let me start again. Let me see what cards came out there. No, I need to start again. I don't feel that's right. Okay, I need to just spread for you. What do you need to know the most? Let's put the Spirit Talker on. Let's see if anything comes through there. Twin Soul, you are last. If you didn't get your reading today, I will be on tomorrow. I did do a bit of a 30-minute collective on the moon energy, so that's why it went on a little bit longer, but yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the death energy, so obviously changes on a spiritual level as well. I just want to pick up energy in this card. I feel like there's some good news has happened or it's coming in, but just be aware of others around you and make sure that you don't leave anyone out in the cold, so to speak, while you're elevating. So there's a need to still give love and support to others. Right, need to know. Yeah, you're really elevating here. You're putting, yeah, look at that, the Ten of Pentacles. So some good news is coming in. It could be about a relationship. So this is the type of energy. If it is a relationship and you're single, or even if you're partnered and you're giving your partner a lot of attention at the moment, make sure that your children attention, make sure that your family or your friends are not feeling left out. So it's like a left out energy, okay? What don't you, okay, what's your challenge? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you're just super busy right now, you're juggling a lot, and perhaps you haven't seen someone in your family, your brother, your sister, aunts, whoever. My goodness, I just burped. Maybe you need to release something. Ten of Cups, your challenge is being super happy, but your need to know is that you will be, or you will have exactly what you want, especially at a material level. It could be that there's someone in your family that is being challenging as well, and you just need to be there for them or support for them. How is Spirit trying to help you with the challenge of this difficulty within a family situation, possibly? Yeah, you are on the right path. The Chariot came out in the upright. Spirit's just trying to help lead you or even this person. So what is this about? What is this Ten of Cups in the reverse? Because I'm happy with the Chariot and don't have to clarify that, but the Ten of Cups in the reverse, let's have a look. Someone could be confused about a relationship. It could even be a friend, or it doesn't have to be a family or a friend you see as family. Something could have come to a halt within one of their relationships. I don't feel it's you. I feel it's someone else. Perhaps you're helping someone come out of confusion and see more clearly about a situation. It's definitely time to action the joining together of a family. I'm also seeing a reunion as well, or preparing a party, or I don't know. You could be preparing to travel. We got the Two of Wands. Maybe if it's your energy, your challenge is I feel it's an emotional fear in some sort of way, and I don't know why, all right? Perhaps you're fearful. Yeah, you can be afraid of happiness, because what would you do with it? Which talks to me then about self-worth and whether you think you're worthy of this happiness, which you are. Yeah, because of the right. So there could be a couple of things going on here. There could be conflict around you with friends or in a family situation. You're I'm staying out of that. Or this could be you're emotionally confused and need to stop and reassess something within a family situation, or even in a marriage if you're married. I'm not saying breaking up. I'm just saying regroup, almost like family meeting time. Yeah. If it is a friend that you're supporting in regards to a third party, possibly as well, emotional confusion within a relationship, but I don't think it's you or your relationship, okay? Ten of Pentacles is what you need to know. You've got the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups. Keep putting yourself first and striving for what you love. I think you're still looking for something to completely satisfy you. I know I am, and I'm the first to put my hand up and say I am, okay? And it's incoming for you. It's coming in. So if you're not, I feel there's a lack of satisfaction with all these cups in reverse, the Four of Cups. I feel that there's like a lack of emotional satisfaction within something. But you need to know that you will get what you want. And there's a lack of trust here, either with yourself or with others. Be a female as well in your life that you're not trusting right now. Maybe you're just being really strategic towards getting to your abundance, towards getting to where you want to be. But do you know what that means? Do you know what that looks like? So there's a need here around the weekend to really emotionally, on an emotional level, go, what does the Ten of Pentacles mean to me? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? The Chariot. Spirit wants you to let your guard down and be more open with your emotions. Be more giving, but not over giving. Six of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Trying to get things into balance for you. I'm feeling justice energy coming out. Spirit wants you to get passionate about life. Travel would be very good for you right now if you're thinking of traveling, even traveling alone. Get your financial stability on track. If you're single and looking for love, I feel that you still want that independence, which is great. I mean, I do. That's me all over right now. That's all I want, independence and freedom at this point in my life. And to be able to go and do what I want, when I want, who I want. And I'm mainly talking about traveling with friends and things like that without someone being well, what about me type of energy. So that's my story, maybe yours. Okay, we will do the last one for Mega. Mega, you are last but not least. Let's see what's here. Just going to pull out a few cards for you, as in your current energy and what you need to know right now, Mega. And slowly does it. You're not using your intuition about something, okay? Something is not, or someone is not for you. What did I just say? Not for you. Emily, sorry, I'm not doing any more readings today. Mega is the last, okay? You did miss your turn before, okay? Sorry. I will be on tomorrow. We have yin and not for you. Although you may win the free giveaway, so don't go anywhere, because I will be doing that in a second, Emily. And I do it a certain way. I scroll through the names and I just put my finger on one, okay? And if you're online, you get it. And then if you're not, I'll call someone else. You have yin and not for you. You have, perhaps you're not manifesting or imagining your future, or your future with a person, or the right person, and Spirit's saying something right now is not for you. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but there could be something in your life, and on an intuitive level, you actually know something is not for you and you need to move away from it, okay? Oh, thank you. Hashtag YouTube, this is the best channel. Okay. Sending positive vibes to you too, Andrea. Thank you. Guys. I will try that tomorrow. So what's this yin energy here? There's a soul path that you're on that you need to release yourself from. The Chariot on the side. Spirit is trying to course correct you. So what is it in your life, Mega, that you know you're not on the right track, but you're resisting pulling away and pulling free from it, okay? So the Four of Cups, perhaps it's a love relationship that you're offering emotion to a friend. a lover, and they're not reciprocating, they're not being open, it's not where your abundance lies. There's somewhere that is not where your abundance lies, Mega, and you need to release yourself from it and move forward. We have this full moon, right? They're not being fair. There's something that's not fair here, or someone is not being fair. Can you talk to me, please, Mega, and tell me who this is? You've got the name Amy coming through as well. The Nine of Cups. Something that, yeah, something is unjust. Look at that, the justice in the reverse. No, it's not for you. Stand in your personal power. Use that Panther spirit. Walk away. Who is this? If you are in a relationship that is not working, and you know it's unfair, and you know it's abusive, and I hope it's not physically abusive, well, any abuse in any way, mental, emotional, whatever, you know, is all abuse. Abuse is abuse. The name Amy is coming through, so I don't know, like, if you know someone called Amy. You are losing love for something or someone. You don't want to work on it anymore. It's causing a lot of pain. Okay, so there's something here. It can be a friend, it can be a parent, okay, that you're like, I am over this, okay, I'm over this person that only cares about themselves, it's all about them. There's something that's been unjust, okay. You need to start creating and manifesting the life you want. Is your relationship working? Let me know if it is or not. There is emotional, whoever you show me who this person is. It's a masculine. It's a masculine. You're moving away from a masculine, or you need to move away now. Yeah, look at this. My God, there's no communication with someone in your life. This could be a boss. I feel someone's hiding something from you. Someone is hiding something from you, and it's a masculine energy, and it could be a Virgo or a Gemini, could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. Look at this. Someone is not on the same page as you. This could be at work, this could be a boss, like I said. Yeah, you need to move on. It's not for you. Something, okay, so how are we going to find out who this is, Spirit? Is this career? Is this a relationship? I think intuitively you know who this is or what this is, because the yin energy came out. So tell me if you know who this is. Olivia may be significant, the name Olivia or Amy. Is this a friend who is hiding something, or is this a romantic love interest, or is this something at work? Spirit, show me clearly. It's at work. It's at work. Look at that. It could be someone that's just come into the workplace that's new. Someone is not happy about your possible success, or this could be a business or something online if you're not working. Look at that. If you're not working, it could be a friend. A child could be involved because they have the baby on the sun energy, but they disagree with something about what you're doing, and it may just because they're jealous, envious of you, and it gets them angry. Okay. Wow. Look at that. And it's time to set the record straight. It's a female, but they could have heavy masculine in their chart, and they're possibly hiding something from you. They don't want you to have an opportunity. It could also be in a family situation because of the Justice card, and the Justice card can talk about anything that's committed, like a relationship with a person or family, especially like home. Okay, that is your reading. That is it. I'm going, if anyone wants extensions on any of these readings, you can email me. I am doing a live special, a live again tomorrow night. Okay, so this time tomorrow night. I'm doing a giveaway now. Goodbye, it just said bye. My goodness. Okay, and this is my cute new little deck. And as people are coming on, what I want you to do is I want you to write your name. I'm here, and just put I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, whatever, in the feed. And then I can like ask someone, come on guys, put your name in the feed. We've got 8 people on here. I'm doing a giveaway. Do you not want to be part of it? If you do want to be part of it, put your name in. I'm going to give away a free reading. A free 15-minute reading sent by me via a private YouTube link. Let me see, I'm just going to keep shuffling these cards because Andrea, okay, you're here. Can anyone write your name, please? Come on, I've got 10 people online. Write your name in the chat. Tell me that you're here. I'm doing a giveaway, or else you're going to miss out, okay? If you don't, just say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. We've got Andrea. I'm going to write all these names down, close my eyes. You'll have to take my word for it. Andrea. And then, oh, this is so cute. Look at this 2 of Swords. Oh, look at her dress. The detail is like incredible. This woman is so amazing at her art. You'd literally have to put glasses on. I love this 5 of Swords. Check this out. She's like got this massive knife. She's cutting at the wrong end. You're cutting it at the wrong end, darling. Okay, who's here, please? I'm going to start getting frustrated now. I've got 8 people just sitting online doing nothing and not saying anything. So you mustn't want a free private reading from me. No problem. I know you're here, Andrea. Just hold on a second. Okay, I should have actually given away the reading when there was like 20 people on. It would have been a bit more competition. However, Andrea, you have won the reading. So send me a question. I will send you a private video link to your email. I will try the hashtag thing. I don't really do it. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. I don't know. I'm not very good at IT. Maybe my friend can help me when I go to the UK to get on to getting more people on my channel. Send me an email, Andrea. I'm going to go now. Thanks, guys, for being here, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.